Shalom Israel, Rod of Iron family. This is Brother Matt coming with another video. Brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I was going to finish up the topic this morning on speechless. Ran out of room on my computer, so I had to free up some space, and had a pretty long day at this job, but it's over with now. So didn't want to leave y'all hanging on the edification. So just want to finish it up on being speechless. And the last thing that I talked about was these forums, all right, these Israelite forums that you go on, you know. If you look at Rod of Iron, right, this whole channel it's a forum, all right. It's we learn here. It's just family, you know. If y'all want to seek out something else, man, I mean, I can't stop you. I can just tell you to beware, because on those forums you're gonna run into a lot of Old Testament only Israelites, like this clown on here. Now, he's from a camp, I believe. I don't know where he's from, but he got that camp mentality. But if you want to talk to people like him, that's all you're going to find on there. You don't really see anybody teaching or abiding by the law of liberty the way the scriptures say. All right, so, you know, why don't y'all do that here, man? I mean, there's nothing stopping you from getting to know one another here. You might find somebody that you could study with or something, or anything. I mean, why not? Why not do it in-house? At least you know everybody here is on one accord. If you mix with somebody that's not on one accord, now you stand a chance of going off, running into different doctrines and beliefs, and then now you back in trouble again. Then you'll be on that you know, that wavelength, like, oh wow, well, I didn't know that. Well, maybe Brother Matt's got that wrong. I mean, like I say, y'all are free to do what you want. Everybody on here is an adult. Y'all can do what y'all want to do, man. It's just that if you get twisted up and turned around from what you already know here, all right, and you go out there and get twisted around, I'm not going to twist you. I'm asking you where you got it. Where'd you hear that? You know, because I don't do that here. So, and they got some crazy shit out there, man. I'm gonna show you what I mean. This is I want to go here because this is a passage. It's a short passage, but it's a passage that deals with King David. See, you're going to run into a lot of these Old Testament only Israelites, and they're going to try to get you to believe that King David is going to be the only, you know, he's king under the Father, and that's it. Yeah, it's a lie. But I'm gonna show you one of their favorite passages. It's not just this dummy on here using it. A lot of them use this passage right here, and I want to break this down so that you can understand. All right. And earlier I said, in the earlier lesson that I said, this dude on here is creepy and scary, because what he says, it can be mistaken for sounding genuine, but it's not. You know, he's a demon. So that's just the bottom line. But I'm gonna show you what I mean. All right, this is one of their favorite passages, and he uses this. Hold on a minute. Everybody want to make noise. This is one of their favorite passages. Okay. This is book of the minor prophet Hosea. Hold on a minute. All right. This is from the minor prophet Hosea, chapter 3. We're going to read all the way down to verse 5. It's only five paragraphs. It says, Then said the Lord unto me, Go yet, love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress, according to the love of the Lord toward the children of Israel who look to other gods and love flagons of wine. So the Most High was punishing Hosea by making him marry a woman that slept around on him to show Hosea how he felt when we were unfaithful to him. Verse 2, So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and for an homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, Thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man, so will I also be for thee. So that's what he charged her. All right. Verse 4, For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without a teraphim. Now here's the killer. These Old Testament only Israelites, like this dummy on here, want you to believe that that's talking about now. So they totally want to cut Yahushua out of the program. They want you to believe that they're waiting on David to come back. Yahushua don't exist. The Gospels don't exist. The epistles don't exist. Revelations don't exist. That's what they want you to believe. All right? And they get that off of this right here. This is Hosea chapter 3, verse 5. Afterwards shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord their God and David their king, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days. So, because it only mentions David and it only mentions the Most High, that's what they stick to. All right? That's what they stick to. You see, Pastor Porkchop, that's me. I'm Pastor Porkchop, y'all. All right. I'm Pastor Porkchop. So, Pastor Porkchop says, Yahushua, man, he's not real. He's made up. But look, let me show you something. Yahushua did live, man. It's all through the scriptures. All right. I'm going to show you how to not get confused. All right. Jeremiah 23 and 5. Behold, the day is come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David. Let me read that again. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. So I thought David was going to be by himself. What's up with that? Keep the law. All right. This is for the body, though. All right. This is why they want to keep you thinking that we're still in the Old Testament. All right. Because if we're still in the Old Testament, we have to keep the law. That's what they want you to believe. And then they believe that we're going to enter into the new covenant. All right. Under King David. Messed up, huh? All right. So, if that's their belief, all right, then there's no redemption. There's no redemption for them. Let me get a precept. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, starting at verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. That's what this is. To deny Yahushua is a doctrine of the devil. All right. Verse 2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. All right. Forbidding to marry, commanding to abstain from meats which the powers have created, to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. For every creature of the power is good, and nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving. For it is sanctified by the word of the powers and prayer. All right? If thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of Yahushua Mashiach, nourished up in the words of faith and of good doctrine, whereunto thou hast attained. Verse 7. But refuse profane and old wise fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. All right? Look here. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having the promise of the life that is now and of that which is to come. All right? Look at verse 10. For therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we trust in the living power, who is the Savior of all men, especially of those that believe. These things command and teach. All right? So, when you teach and command, when Paul said, let me read that again. These things command and teach. So, when you teach these things, all right, you're going to get resistance. You're going to get resistance. You're going to get flack, all right, hatred. And this is what proves that we got the truth, all right? Now, I want to go back to Matthew chapter 22. In verse 14, it says, for many are called, but few are chosen. Verse 15, then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk. Verse 16, and they sent out unto him their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of the powers in truth. Neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the person of man. Tell us therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? See, the Pharisees were notorious for trying to get people caught up in their words, questioning them. All right? So we know we got a Pharisee on this channel, and we know that he's going to continue to do things that are worthy of a Pharisee. He even admitted to being one. So there's no surprise there. All right? But what I want us to do is to continue to move forward, all right? Introduce ourselves to one another, all right? And try to mix it up a little, all right? Try to mix things up a little. You know, I believe it's time for that. We're already doing it on the board, you know? Let's see if I can make a friend today. Because, look, y'all, think about this, man. How many times do you say during the day, boy, it sure is lonely. Sure wish I had somebody I could talk to about this truth. Well, just because somebody live in New York or, you know, Florida, or they might live in Australia. I don't know. You never know who you might meet, man. Whose life you could change, you know? You know, it's just a request, man. I would like to see that. Oh, because I met a lot of you, man. I met a lot of y'all, man. Y'all all different. Um, y'all are just all different. It's a trip to see how the Most High has brought each of us into this truth with the walk of life from which we came from. So many different experiences, so many different roads that were traveled to bring us into this truth, and He did it, man. Bible says a righteous man steps are ordered by the Most High, who then can find his own way. You women too. He woke y'all up, man. So, just a suggestion, because I believe one day we will be together in a physical form. So, matter of fact, I know it. So why not try to get to know somebody now, man? I think it'd be a good thing to do. So, I didn't want to leave y'all hanging from this lesson this morning for me running out of room. Watch these forums. Continue with the law of liberty. Continue worshiping Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Utmost important, don't ever let anybody take you away from him. Yes, King David will be there. All right? But no, King David is not going to be the supreme king. Yahweh Shai is. All right? So, I just like to say to the R.O.I family, love y'all. And, yeah, I'll shut my eyes for a minute. And then I'll be on my way in. So, quickly prepare for the next message coming your way soon. All right? This is Brother Matt signing off. All right? Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? All praises due. All right? Peace and salutations to you out there, family. See y'all on the next go round. Shalom.